Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Nyesom Wike, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory Abuja, has denigrated the umbrella body of lawyers in Nigeria, the Nigerian Bar Association, for opposing the state of emergency in Rivers State, saying that the NBA's decision was influenced by monetary gains because the suspended governor of Rivers State, Simi Fubara, had promised to give out money to the Nigerian Bar Association for its conference in Port Harcourt. That is what we're going to talk about in this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, Nyesom Wike is alleging that the Nigerian Bar Association's opposition to the state of emergency in Rivers State is because of personal gain of the body, saying that they did it because they are not going to get the money they expected to get from Simi Fubara when they hold their conference in Rivers State. It is not only that, Nyesom Wike has also said that lawyers who go to court, who goes to Nigerian national television to criticize the judiciary, to criticize judges, should be sanctioned. In other words, lawyers should no longer appear on television to criticize judgments that they felt went against the Constitution, against the laws of Nigeria. That is dictatorship unfolding. It means that he is suggesting the gagging of lawyers, and saying that people should be sanctioned to teach a lesson to other lawyers. That is what we are talking about in this video. Let's go. Now, what led to this? Well, why did the minister say this, and where did he say it? That's what we are going to show you now. Now, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory Abuja, Nyesom Wike, has denigrated the Nigerian Bar Association by suggesting that its opposition to the state of emergency in Rivers State is because the Rivers State government, led by suspended Governor Simi Fubara, had promised to host their general conference, has promised to host their general conference. The minister stated this when officials of the body of benchers, led by its chairman, Chief Adeboyega Awomolo, senior advocate of Nigeria, visited him in Abuja. Wike added that the association did not support the declaration of the state of emergency because there will be no money to give to the Nigerian Bar Association for the conference, because there will be no money to give to the NBA for the conference. And Nyesom Wike asked, he said, what kind of hypocrisy is this? Nyesom Wike is always like to call people hypocrite, call people that all kinds of names, even though people can also use the same language on him, because there are so many things he has said and gone back on it and all that. He has done so many hypocritical things that people can identify. Okay, he said, what kind of hypocrisy is this? So he is alleging that the reason Nigerian Bar Association is opposed to the state of emergency is because of their conference, the money promised them for their conference, which they will no longer get because Simi Fubara have been suspended. But you and I know as reasonable men that there's no truth in that. The president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Apamosigwe, has granted interview to explain line by line, law by law, constitution, certain sections of the constitution, 188, 305, all these things to show that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu lacks the power to suspend an elected government, lacked the power even to impose state of emergency, because Rivers State had not met the condition for a state of emergency. They were very clear on it, and you cannot fault all they have said. And what the Nigerian Bar Association have said or has said through their president, Afamosigwe, is no different from what most Nigerian lawyers are saying. When the Daily Trust gathered, spoke to several lawyers after that illegal imposition of state of emergency, over 90% of the lawyers that talked to Daily Trust confirmed that what Tinubu did was a violation of the Constitution. So you cannot say that that position they took it because of monetary gain. No, it cannot be. Okay, if it is the reason why, okay, what was the gain of other Nigerians like Professor Wole Soyinka? What was his gain? What is his gain? Did Fubara also promise him to host him? What about Professor Chidi Odenkalu? What about several other lawyers, as I told you, that spoke to the Daily Trust, that confirmed that what Tinubu did was an illegality? Why is Nyesom always reducing things to money? Because that's like reducing money to literally, that's an alleged blackmail, if you like, saying that they did it because they won't get money, that they won't get money. That's not right. That's not right. You can't say that about the umbrella body of Nigerian lawyers, professionals, who said that what was done was an illegality. And they cited grounds. Even those who say that they support Tinubu's state of emergency, like Nyesom, they have not been able to provide convincing sections of the Constitution to prove that they were right. But look at how he was denigrating the umbrella body, which he is a member, saying that because of what they will get, because they won't get money. That's why they are doing it. It's an insult on the NBA. Quite unfortunate. And then the minister called on the body of benchers to call the NBA to order over the association's unnecessary criticism of the judiciary. He said that the criticism of the judiciary is unnecessary. The criticism of the judiciary, both by lawyers and non-lawyers, is not unnecessary. It is necessary. Because the judiciary can collapse this democracy if they continue the direction they are going. Like former President Goodluck Jonathan pointed out, a country where some people dictate to the judges what to write as judgment is gone. Nobody who is ready for real business would like to go to such a country to invest. A country where one person, Goodluck Jonathan said the other day, one person would dictate to the judges what to write as their judgment. Is that a judiciary? And you say that judiciary cannot be criticized. It was because of the kind of judgment coming out of Nigeria judiciary, where somebody that came forth with a march first, that made the United States to deny visa to some people who are still in the Supreme Court today. Deny visa for them to visit the United States for a training. So the judicial need to be criticized to cleanse themselves. In fact, what the judicial needs is more criticisms so that they can be ashamed of themselves and do the right thing in the interest of the nation. Knowing that the world is watching, knowing that the people are watching. So instead of saying there should be reduction in criticism, there should be more criticisms to put the judicial in check. He went on to say that the body of benchers should not sit and watch while the NBA and its members destroy the legal profession. I don't think they are destroying the legal profession. They are strengthening it. They are strengthening. In fact, if everybody keep quiet about the mess going on in the judiciary, then the judiciary cannot be reformed. Right now, the current Chief Justice of Nigeria claimed that she's reforming the judiciary. If the judiciary was perfect, what is she reforming? What is she reforming? That I see people, at least some NGOs, praising her for her reform. So if the judiciary was okay, what is she reforming? It is through the criticisms of lawyers and other Nigerians that made them to realize there was a need to reform the process, the judiciary. Wike went on to say that some of the members of NBA, often without reading a judgment, go on national television to condemn the judgment and criticize the judges. That's what he think. What made him think that those people did not read the judgment before going to national television? Is he working with them? Is he living with them? Is he the anchor of those programs? Who told them that those judges, they didn't read the judgment, or they have no idea what the judgment was all about before they go on national television? He said that such actions have continued with no sanction. So he felt that those who go on television to criticize judgments, there should be sanction for them. Perhaps he doesn't watch international television. If he does, if he watch CNN, if he watch Fox News, if he watch all these places, he would have known that since we are practicing American-style democracy, presidential system of government, judges and everybody say fair game by lawyers, the opposition, and what have you. In the United States, where we borrow this presidential system of government, that is the style. That is the price you have to pay if you want to be in public service, in politics. So the idea that people should be sanctioned for appearing on national television to criticize judgment doesn't make any sense. If the judgments are sound, good enough on television, everybody has access to it. Those for and those against any judgment. So the person that said that comes out to criticize has his right, his freedom of speech to make that. Those who think that that particular judgment is also right, they also have access to the television. We see them every day coming to justify even the unjustifiable. We see them. So, but you can't say that people who appear on television, lawyers, that they cannot, that they should be sanctioned. It doesn't make sense. Even during the military, that had not been done. And it's being suggested in a civilian government. It shows you that democracy indeed is in danger in Nigeria, as P2B rightly pointed out. And look at what Nyesom said again. Now I'm quoting him. He said, if you don't discipline somebody, nobody will learn any lesson. If you don't discipline somebody, nobody will learn any lesson. In other words, he's still doubling down, insisting that somebody must be sanctioned for going on TV to criticize judgments. As if those people going on TV, they're just going there for a jamboree there. They don't marshal out the reason why they differ. Like the state of emergency that he was talking about. That state of emergency, those against it, the lawyers against it, cited fine lines of the Constitution to show that it was an illegality, including the appointment of the sole administrator. The minister also accused the Nigerian Bar Association of describing any support rendered by the executive arm of government to the judicial arm as a bribe. He said that the NBA supports, they criticize, he accused the NBA of describing any support rendered by the executive arm of government to the judicial arm as a bribe. Of course, he was making reference to what lawyers have said about the building of houses for judges in Abuja, which many lawyers interpreted this as a bribe. But the question is, why should the executive be rendering support? Why are you rendering support for the judiciary? Are you rendering support for them? For what purpose? The judiciary has budget. If judiciary want to have mansions for their judges, it should be in their budget. It should be in their budget and not in the budget of the FCT or state governors. It should be in the budget of the judiciary, so that they will put it down that the judiciary, we are going to build 20 houses for judges in Abuja this year. This is what is going to cost us. It is not for the executive to be a do-gooder. Nyesom is building houses for judges. Okay? What about the teachers? Primary school teachers have been going on strike off and on in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. What help has he rendered to them? What help has he rendered for the teachers, primary school teachers, so that they can have accommodation in Abuja? Is it only judges that deserve accommodation? So the idea that executive renders help so should be appreciated. No. Any help you render, support you render judiciary can be interpreted like that. It is, it was for a reason that there was separation of power between the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. The judiciary is supposed to be on its own, take care of its own, so that it will not have any relationship whatsoever with the executive except official. But anything that will contribute to benefit to each and everyone. Why didn't the judiciary render assistance to the executive? Why is it only the executive that have so much money to render assistance to the judiciary? So they are starving the judiciary of fund so that they will be rendering help to them. Is that what they are doing? So that his suggestion makes no sense. The fact of the matter remains, any support the executive renders to the judiciary is for gains, judicial gains. They want to benefit something. That's the truth. Chidi Carlo and several other lawyers have pointed this out. Don't build judges. Don't build houses for judges. Don't buy cars for them. Let them budget for cars and houses for themselves. But Nyesom Wike is angry that the NBA and other lawyers are pointing out this, that you are not supposed to render assistance. Don't give them support. If he is offended that when he gives support to the judiciary, they will interpret it as bribe, he should stop giving it. That is it. He should stop building for them. If the judges like, let them be renting like other Nigerians until they get money to go and build, or they find a way of budgeting for their quarters. They don't need any help from anyone who will take advantage of their situation, weaponizing the position of the judges or the poverty of the judges vis-a-vis the wealth of the executive that has so much money. It doesn't make sense. So don't give them. If you're offended, that's my understanding of it. If he's offended that when he gives to the judiciary, they interpret it as bribe, he should stop giving. Nobody sent any. Minister's job is not to be building. If you want to build houses for workers, there is teachers should be number one on his list. We want to see accommodation, houses being built for teachers, budgeted in the education sector for build accommodation for teachers. Then we know that they are do-gooders. So I don't know what to think about Nyesom Wike's call for lawyers who appear on national television to criticize judges to be sanctioned, and then for his claim that the NBA support opposition to the state of emergency in Rivers is because of the money that they were promised for their conference in Rivers State. Whatever is your position on this, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.